because they're sick of people to ask them to smile because no one likes an alpha bitch.
I'm gonna basically just put the two
it's like
two videos together.
People who are douchebags or something.
I'm just gonna put that.
No one
I'm
likes
just
douchebags.
gonna.
Nobody likes douchebags. Who likes douchebags nowadays? No one likes douchebags.
No one likes douchebags.
Nobody likes dipusacks either, but there they are.
I think we like bitches.
It's like, okay, use a hoe, use a cocky, use a hoe, use a cocky.
And that means nobody likes you. That means nobody likes you.
That's all it is. I mean, to be real.
I ain't losing no sleep.
I said, to be real, I ain't losing no sleep over a hoe. I ain't losing no sleep over that. Nah.
Yeah. So is that what Lionel meant when he drew the Sword of Omens?
Oh, we're talking about Cheeto.
Huh?
It's like, okay, no. If you're gonna be doing this, like, Sword of Omens, get me sight beyond sight, and you're looking at Chitara. There you go.
What if that was the untold final test for Cecil when he climbed Mount Ordeals?
Oh.
Cecil, before you can become Paladin, you have to now become a Thought Slayer.
So all you hear is, you a shock. Peak on thought! Boom! It's like, shit, what the boom? Okay, that's what happened. I will show you, my love. Get the fuck away from me!
Here comes the written test. Which visionary once said, I'm an advocate for gender equality. I have no patience for women who claim female privilege when it suits them, and I complain about someone not being a man when it's convenient.
It's convenient for who? It's convenient for you? What? No, I'm sorry. What?
Nope. Nope.
I'm sorry, but it's like this. If you're trying to reach out to us, you're trying to pander to our sexual needs, you're doing it wrong.
No. They're not pandering to our sexual needs anymore because apparently we're toxic masculinity.
Bullshit!
They apparently think that this is somehow the patriarchy telling them what to
do. Bullshit!
So instead, they go and act like total bitches, and when people don't like them for being total bitches.
Damn it! I think I've overwritten the video. Oh, shit.
That's why they hang with their pussy hat wearing friends.
But for those who are wondering, we're talking about this one goddamn show called Cuties on by Netflix.
Yeah, we might have sidetracked off of that for about 15 minutes.
Because mainly,
and the whole stupid notion about how this is somehow female empowerment. Don't ask how.
Again, it's like this. This is child endangerment. This is not female empowerment. This is child endangerment. You're putting 11-year-olds out there. Now imagine.
I'm at least gonna give credit to the parents in this case who are against it. Squarely against it.
You're not
against. It's a lot different than the 10-year-old drag boy who's a drag queen at a gay bar or something, where the parents are pushing him into that.
I'm sorry, but if you're gonna be doing that,
that's child abuse right there. I'm sorry, but this is just beyond disturbing.
This is child endangerment, straight up. It's like, okay,
it's a fucking 11-year-old.
It's like
not just a minor, but not even a teen.
You're talking about a tween. This is a tween. This is a tween.
Yeah, if someone was to admire this sort of thing, they'd be considered a pedophile, and rightly so.
Because the sad thing is, when you really think about it, okay, you remember those old shows in which you've seen these parents, they want to push whatever they fail at onto their kids. You can be a cheerleader, but Mom, I don't want to be a cheerleader. You will be a cheerleader. No, I don't want to be a cheerleader.
Yeah, that's pretty scummy.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up.
It's scum. It's a scum tactic. Sure. It's a scum tactic, and I've seen this mess before when I was working as a teacher. Yeah, but I've seen this scum tactic so many times at my job. Because for those who don't know, I used to be a teacher, so I've seen some scum tactics. I've seen plain as day scum tactics. It's like, oh, you talk about I want you to win at all costs. That sort of that sort of thing. I want you to win at all costs. It don't matter how you're gonna do it, but you're gonna win. Otherwise, I'm going to. Excuse me, sir, ma'am. What in the world is wrong with you? Using my best appropriate Mr. Izzy voice. What is wrong with you? Why are you pushing this kid? So do you not know that this kid I've seen has worked their tails off? And who are you supposed to be? I'm one of the judges. Nice to meet you. I'm Mr. Izzy. I'm also a Japanese teacher. You know what I teach these kids? Bushido. I say, you don't realize that I teach them Japanese mannerisms like Bushido, how to say yes please, I'm sorry, and all other neat colloquialisms like thank you, more happy, thank you, more please, that sort of thing. That's what I'm going to keep it as. Happy, thank you, more please. And a lot of kids that to this day, they would come up to me and they would say thank you. Because I have done something that none of the teachers at that school will never do. Basically, teach them manners. It's like, no, you're going to eventually get out of you're eventually going to get out of California. I said, I best believe y'all going to get out of California. I said, the following will happen. You will be taught about so many things you never realized was true. Okay, another thing you're going to be taught? Let's see. Pokemon is not evil. Okay? Pokemon is not evil. Pokemon is actually a good thing. I said, oh, you want some dark side shit? Oh yeah, go watch Digimon Adventure. I dare you, go watch Digimon Adventure. That's some dark side shit right there.
Oh yeah.
It's like, okay, you're gonna be like that. Okay, I taught you anime. I taught you about video games. How many of y'all believe that Pokemon is from the devil? What the hell is wrong with you guys? That's the funniest thing I've ever heard. So we can't teach kids Pokemon.
I actually saw the clip where the priest was like going all out talking about how Pokemon was the that teaches the something like demon summoning and stuff. It's
What they think if they ever saw Persona.
Oh god!
It's like when you know about the Pokemon, the game, and how it's like. It's very complicated to.
It's not that complicated.
Like it teaches about math because you have to know what attack is good against what specific Pokemon and stuff.
Strategy.
Yeah, strategy, and the like. The thing is this: you have to think about this. You're basically playing rock paper scissors like Alex Kidd. That's all you're really. That's all you. If you really look at Pokemon, if you take everything away from it, if you take the types, if you take this, all you're playing is John, Ken, Poi. That's all you're doing. You're playing rock paper scissors.
Pokemon. Oh, we add new things, but it's still boring as hell.
God, yes, that's the only thing that I never did like about Pokemon. Pokemon just basically got to this point to where we went from red, blue. Yeah. We went to
red,
colors.
Blue.
Letters.
It was red and blue. Then it was yellow.
We went to
diamond. Then it was emerald.
We went to jewels.
Gold and silver.
And now we're going to letters. And now we're going to
letters.
And now we're going into sun and moon.
Pokemon B. Pokemon C.
Here we go. We're talking about the sun and the moon. And then we got galaxy and universe. I'm like, Pokemon universe? Oh god, no. No, stop right there.
I think it's going to be the planets next.
Okay. Pokemon Moon. Pokemon Uranus.
Dude, I'm sorry, man.
Pokemon
if they ever made Pokemon Uranus, everybody bust out laughing.
Pokemon Uranus. Pokemon Neptunia.
Like I said, you wouldn't even buy the, you wouldn't even buy the game. You would just lie and say you own it just so you could say the title over and over again.
Pokemon Uranus. Pokemon Uranus.
They actually made a crossover with Neptunia.
Yes, Pokemon Neptunia. Oh god, no.
I mean, oh come on, hey guys,
Hyperdimension Pokemon Neptunia. Oh.
Oh god, that is wrong. You know it there, man.
It's like, sadly, like I mentioned before, in the last part, that will never grow up because this video just simply got, the first video got full-barred because I forgot to type it. I forgot to type out a title for it. The thing that we're mentioning before, ladies, don't be bitches. We're not interested in you. We're not interested in this. Adam Jansen has spoken. We are not interested in this.
We never asked for this shit. We never asked for this shit. We never wanted this shit. And we want to know why we don't want to know why the fuck you even thought this was a good idea.
It's
a bad idea.
It's if you call it pandering.
Spoiler alert, no reason would be justifiable.
Hey,
if you call it pandering,
this is a bad idea.
Oh, it's all the way south, and just like I said, mentioned before. If you remember a show called Avatar: The Last Airbender, it was a great show.
Yep.
And then after they made The Legend of Korra, that shit went so south so fast, so bad, because basically this Avatar is a straight up hoe. For people basically, it's like this. Korra was looking for a dick. If she's not kicking ass, she's looking for a dick. It's like, okay, I smell cock. I want cock so bad. Like, Korra, you got a cock? I want to see cock. What the fuck? This is all Korra was doing most times. If she wasn't playing Blitzball, I mean, whatever the fuck that. I'm just gonna call it what it is. She was playing Blitzball. If she wasn't kicking ass, she was looking for, I don't know, some sort of answer to life. I was like, girl, you're the fucking Avatar. Come on now. Samus Aran had more sense than your ass. Come on now. Like, shit. I said, shit. You want a better, you want a definition of what female empowerment is? 2 words. Samus Aran. There you go. You look at a character who basically needed no man to save her. She is the opposite of Peach and Pauline. Basically, that chick basically kicked some major alien ass all over the galaxy and back. She didn't have to do it, but she did it because, oh hey, that's sending out a message. Okay, a woman can kick an alien's ass. Hi Ridley, how you doing?
Hi Ridley. Yep, you're the only one who actually killed aliens. Yes, congratulations.
I said, okay, compared to say any other female that I've seen aside from Ripley in Alien. Okay, I'm sorry, but that's female empowerment.
They're trying to replace in our minds what we think an ideal woman would be. I'm sorry though. Samus Aran, way better, way more iconic, way better female character than say Abby from Last of Us 2. I don't care what you guys try to say. That is
the slow bird.
Ripley from Alien.
The slow bird twisted.
I'd rather her over Rey from Star Wars.
The slow bird twisting the knife, twisted deeper for it. Twisted deeper. God damn. I mean, okay, Even
there are millions of anime characters out there
oh god,
who are just plain better females than anything that they're conjuring up nowadays.
See the Miyazaki universe.
He does have a point about that now.
See the Miyazaki universe. You could tell if you watch anything Hayao Miyazaki made or his son Goro, you can always tell who was the lead in every film. A woman. The man was the secondary, but the woman was the lead. And it always was like that. Hell, even when I ordered from Amazon, there was a woman who was basically the lead character. Nadia, the Secret of Blue Water. And that predates Neon Genesis Evangelion. So therefore, okay, guess what that means?
Shinji, you idiot!
No, we got a better character than Shinji. I was like, okay, this dude is a straight up nerd.
It's like, Shinji, you idiot! The movie came, whoa, what the heck? Shinji's balls dropped. What the Shinji,
what did you do? I fucked up. You damn right you fucked up. That's what you did.
Okay, let me get this straight. During the series, you were this whiny so-and-so, but during the movie, you become this awesome character now? What the world wrong with you?
I'm sorry, but I will look at him like, Shinji, okay, first off, hold on. Hey, Tenchi! Get in here! There he is.
Which version?
We're talking about...
Remember, you got the Tenchi Universe, you got the Tenchi Muyo version, Tenchi Universe version, Tenchi GXP version.
No. We're talking about Ryoki. We're talking about Ryoki first. That's the first one before Universe. So it's like him, bring his ass, bring this like, Tenchi over here.
And then the Tenchi series we don't talk about.
Oh yeah, Shin.
It's the one that stays way. Yeah, we put this.
Yeah, Shin. Don't ever mention Shin around us, okay? Don't ever mention Shin Tenchi Muyo, aka Tenchi in Tokyo. Don't ever mention that shit.
That's so bad.
Don't ever mention Shin.
Because like I said, the funny thing about it was that the whole entire series sucks, besides the last episode.
Yeah. Because the only thing Shinji did,
it's like how can you make the whole entire series terrible besides the last one? That doesn't make anybody sense.
Let me guess. The reason the last episode was good is because you knew that was the end.
Well,
or
it
was
had
it?
Action and fighting and all the other good stuff.
As I said, the best part about that episode was that it was the end of the season.
Yeah, that too.
I think when Tenchi raised a hand to that girl, that was it.
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
So all we heard was silence, and then
it's like, yeah, Tenchi.
It's like, okay, there's so much a man can only tolerate for so long. I said, okay, that's one thing that will shut a woman up. It's like, okay, and I say this, I do not condone violence against women. I will say this because really, there are some women who act too much like a bitch. You don't want to be nowhere near that.
Growing by the day.
Yep.
Only because
basically, yep. There's some women out there that basically deserve to be slapped.
There are women that deserve to be slapped.
And then they'll pretend and claim that the reason we're not happy with them is because they're empowering themselves.
There's empowered. As
There's
okay.
a fine line between empowering yourself, showing self-respect, and then just being a total bitch.
Great, man.
It's like okay.
Devoid of respect to anybody around you who does not have the assets that you do.
That's a sad thing right there.
We're probably overcompensating anyway.
I mean, that's a sad thing. I say, oh, you want overcompensate? Okay, go watch Hyperdimension Neptunia. Come back to us. When you see that, then you come back to us. Tell me that's overcompensating, because the creators of that show, they get ridiculous. Even the games, they get ridiculous.
As they do.
Hi, Peachy. How you doing? I mean, Yellow Heart. So So, oh, Plutia. No. No, I'm sorry. I don't want to be around Plutia. It's like she reminds me of that. She reminds me of that girl from Dune. I have a message from Morty. Poor Emperor. Like, the fuck? Who does that shit? Why did you do that shit? What the fuck did you do? Wait for my brother. Oh God, no. She has that kind of voice that make you want to fall asleep, and you don't want to fall asleep on her.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
oh yeah, just like
you do fall asleep
just like my old science teacher in high school. Just gets to go. Today, children, we're going to talk about the universe. There are this many planets in the universe. Let's go over the
what?
He sounds like radio with almost
your teacher
batteries.
was time, right? Completely deadpan, emotionless.
Oh yeah, it was emotionless. It was basically just like
Bueller.
I'm here.
Bueller.
A line has no endings in geometry.
Fry. Thank you, Simone. Like, yeah, it's like that is so droll, so deadpan. I swear to God, I would never want to have a teacher like that ever again. And I swear, even when I was working as a teacher, I would never be like none of them. I'm probably the only teacher who basically said, "Okay, guys, we're gonna learn a new lesson," and here it is. Mr. Easy, what's that? That's a PlayStation 2. And what we're gonna do today? We're gonna learn about Japan. What? And then what we're gonna do? Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop this in right now. Samurai warriors. How many of you have ever heard of the name called Goemon? No one has ever heard of Goemon? No one has ever heard of the legend of the mystical ninja? This is the character they base it off on. Oh, nobody has ever heard of Musashi Miyamoto? They call him the greatest swordsman of all time? This is the character right here. No one has ever heard of Yukimura Sanada. This was the greatest hero of all Japan. There you go. Has nobody ever heard of these? No? Hands? No? No, we're not going to play the game yet. I said yet. But what is it? It's a hack and slash. And mind you, I'm teaching first grade. They know nothing about this shit. And it's like the same thing. Okay, before, like I said, I met plenty enough women in my time. One had big knockers and she was in elementary. Another one, she was taller than me, and this was still later on that year, still in elementary. And she was a neighbor when I was being babysat by my nanny. And then after that, years later, I saw her and she was much taller than me, and I'm like, oh. And she just smiled and like, hi, how you doing? I look rather like can I see hi? Yes, people taller than me, and that's a woman. How? It's okay. That's the wonderful thing. Okay, trust me. I love women. I adore women. Trust me, I do enjoy women, but I just do not like bitches. No self-respecting man would ever want a bitch. No self-respecting man would ever find a lowly very attractive. We're talking about 11-year-olds. no one finds that attractive because, first off, that's called robbing the cradle, dude.
It's called a lot of things.
You are basically doing the one thing you ain't supposed to do. Is like, oh yeah, oh, I'm gonna get my rocks off on this 11-year-old child. I can see that happening in hentai, but okay, we're seeing this shit happen. That basically is questioning a lot of human nature. Like, okay, so you're say these little girls, they twerk, they shake their ass, and these stupid ass parents, probably the same people who are ludicrous.
Actually, the parents who are squarely against it.
They're squarely against it.
He's rebelling against them. That's the.
And yet you're showing your kid. It's like, this is American Idol gone ass backwards. Oh, instead of making you something big, something that'll change your life, we're gonna basically put your little asses out on the street. And I've seen far too many of these kids actually do that shit. It's like, okay, a lot of them being black children. Now, I'm not black myself, but I've seen black kids actually just do this kind of shit. It's like, okay, why the hell are you twerking? Oh, because I've seen my sister do it. I've seen my mama do it. I'm like, okay, so wait, you've seen your mother do it. You've seen, what kind of female influence do you have? What kind of positive female influence do you have in your family? It poses the question because of that kind of shit. Because, oh hey, I need female empowerment. Do you know what empowerment means? That means you have pride for your personage. You're a female, you're supposed to have pride of who you are. That means you have more intelligence than possibly the average man, and you possibly don't even know that. But you wouldn't know because you think this shit is cute.
No, it's not just pride. It's dignity.
Pride, dignity. It all goes with there. So you got your pride, you got your dignity. You have everything that makes you good.
Because what we're saying here is that if you're going and you're somehow okay with this, you're sacrificing your dignity for this. You're trading your dignity in for something completely ass backwards.
And for those who have seen P Valley on Stars, trust me, this is all you're seeing. That's basically, Cuties is basically P Valley Jr. Little Miss P Valley. That's all you're seeing. Like, you're seeing little girls actually shaking their asses to some ugly looking dude, possibly one of them nasty looking motherfuckers. Probably some drunk hobo on the street, and possibly want a little happy time. And that's the sad thing. I will look at it because there's too much of that going on. And you know, we got so many things going on in the year of the Great Capcom War of 20XX. We have not seen the Great Capcom War yet. I am looking forward to that Great Capcom War in which we see some mighty blue warriors stand up for the humans and destroy all the rogue mavericks out there that's basically fucking up all humanity. I want to see that kind of shit over what we're seeing right now. We're seeing COVID. We're seeing what else? We're seeing some jackasses they call it an election. Whatever the fuck they're doing.
And still the so-called race wars and all the protesters. And stuff.
Yeah. Let's not forget about them who say, oh, BLM. I'm like,
and the rioting.
Yeah, I said, okay, first off, no it ain't. Okay? I said, none of that shit actually mattered when all that little chrono trigger known as Trayvon Martin actually got himself shot in the wrong place at the wrong goddamn time, and then you want to rise up and say Black Lives Matter. Oh, shut the fuck up.
No, that was before that. It was Michael Brown.
Michael Brown was the
Michael
first?
Brown and the hands up, don't shoot narrative they tried to push, and then they realized, oh shit, there was no hands up, don't shoot thing going on.
Okay, so he's the first, and Trayvon Martin, and the rest is history. Okay.
Yep. And then Trayvon Martin happened, where we got the unicorn sighting, known as the first and only ever white Hispanic in recorded history.
Mm-hmm.
There's never been a white Hispanic before or since.
And that's the sad thing. And that's the sad thing. Like, okay, first off, get that shit straight. I said, okay, you have a thing called Black History Month. No, shut that shit down. Y'all don't deserve it.
Morgan Freeman said that one best.
Mm-hmm.
Black history is American history.
Exactly.
Why minimize it to a month? Moreover, why minimize it to the 1 month that has less days than all other months?
You got 28 days. If you're lucky, 29.
Days. Everyone else will get 31.
If you're lucky, on 1 year, you might get 29.
Yeah. So congratulations, you get 20 and a quarter days on average.
And that's if the year likes you. It's a sad thing when you really think about it, because racism has been around since God knows when.
Racism has been around forever. Racism will always be around.
You just have to open a history book, and there's like for example, when you think about France and England, how they hated each other, or like
Japan and Korea. Japan and Korea.
Yeah. Or what would be a good example? Well, the Crusades.
Oh God, yes. Oh God, yes.
It's not just like there are even like or the Roman times. You know, the word barbarian means
the Mongols.
It didn't mean like the non-Roman or people outside the Rome or something like that. And this is just when I see people complaining about racism and all these, there's so much in that topic, and it's not like you said, it has been around a long time.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one effective way to get rid of hate. Only one way. I don't think anybody is going to consider genocide of the entire human race to be a viable solution.
Yeah.
But that's the only way you get rid of hate, because hate is a human emotion.
And anime has shown
Unless you destroy all emotion, or you destroy all humans, you're going to have to live with it.
And mind you, anime has done that.
There will always be discrimination. You may not like it, you'll always look down on it, but you're not going to be able to get rid of it.
And anime has done that before. It has done that at least twice in 2 different series. One is called Barefoot Gen. Another is Grave of the Fireflies. Because of World War II, yeah. You ever seen a city just get wiped out by a bomb? You get to see that shit just happen in one moment in time. Boom! Everything in detail gets torn apart, blown away, mutated under like a few seconds. And basically, after all this, one kid survives all this mess. That's Barefoot Gen. If you were watching Grave of the Fireflies, that shit will fuck you up. That is the one anime I can say will truly fuck your shit up. You will never look at anime the same way after you've seen Grave of the Fireflies. That is the only anime you can only watch once. You cannot watch any other anime the same way after you've seen Grave of the Fireflies, because after that, you will get tore up.
Yeah, I actually have that anime,
Oh,
and
God.
like you said, I only have watched it once.
You can only watch that once. That's one of those kind of anime you can only watch once. It's basically you watch it straight through. It's basically about a pair of siblings trying to survive a war. And the only thing that will really get you is what you hear at the last part of the movie, which is, "Be it ever so humble, there's no place like home." You hear that song being sung, you will be tore up. You will feel yourself just like break down so hard. I've seen that once, and it broke me down hard. I had to hug myself so tight because I was that upset after seeing it all the way through without tears, and I felt everything just like, oh, that is messed up. That's truly messed up. Even if it's by the author's standpoint, this is what happened to him and his sister. Okay, you know how fucked up that is? That's like when your family don't want you.
And think about how he felt guilt. I think he felt guilt throughout his life. Like, it wasn't like he didn't get over his sister's death.
Mm-hmm.
And he wrote the story because of that. That is like pain that you can never just imagine.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yes, it's not a physical pain. You can say that it might not even psychological pain, but emotional pain.
Oh, definitely.
And the worst part about those is that they may never heal.
Oh yeah. That's true, because when you think about it, there's some anime you can watch, but there's some anime you can't watch because you have to basically steel yourself for it. And it's the same.
No, you have to be in the right mindset.
Oh yeah, yeah. You have to steel yourself for it. You have to basically.
Like the comic artist and his assistants.
Oh
you watch
God,
it one time, you're good for the rest.
Oh
of
yes,
the
yes. You have to steel yourself for that shit because you find some weird shit. Once you find that weird shit, especially if it's gonna make you crack, and it's that good kind of crack. It's like, the fuck was I watching?
Steel Die Shovel.
What the fuck was I watching? But okay, hold on.
You liked it, don't you?
Yes, I know I liked it. I just said, okay, you know what? I will never look down at my craft as an author ever again. I'm like, okay, I'm that fucked up. Okay, good job. You fucked me up. You fucked me up for a good. And it's funny because there are certain things that will make you laugh. Some things that will make you cry. Some things that will make you think. Oh, especially if you talk about the world as a whole, anime will get you. Anime will show you a hard look at the world.
Yeah, that's, again, like I mentioned long previously, that people say that, I have seen Sailor Moon, I have seen Pokemon. There are lots of, like, anime or manga or something, and you can find stuff that are emotionally hard to watch, or like there could be like anime or manga series that is kind of like a happy-go-lucky or very fun to watch, and then comes that one moment that is going to break you. It's like you are like not ready for that.
Oh yeah.
and it's going to be you can be the fan or like the biggest fan of like some series, and you're like, this is the funny show, this is very fun, I love to watch it, but there is that one moment you dread because you know it's like emotionally very challenging to watch. It's like you don't want to go there. It's not because it's terrible or uh, it's like offensive or anything. It just makes you feel too much.
It's like, I would say this. If you ever watch anything done by Yoshiyuki Tomino, remember his nickname and remember it well. Kill 'em all.
Mm.
Because depending on how his show turned out, it can basically turn out to be a good show to where everybody live, or it can be the complete opposite to where he just basically say, you know what, fuck it, kill them all. He's actually done that to 2 series. One was probably the most iconic series ever known, and to this day is still going strong because of Super Robot Tyson. That's Ideon. Space Runaway Ideon. You have never seen anything so fucked up like seeing every single cast member die. Just flat out, fuck this shit, I'm done with this, everybody gets retconned. I said, okay, you got full on death. You see a kid's head get blown clean off by a laser. That's some fucked up shit right there. Just the head just boom. One moment they're looking at something, all of a sudden, boom. No more head. Just like that. Or even worse, the entire cast gets wiped off. There's another show that was like that called Baldios. That's probably the only anime that ended up with a truly bad end, to where the entire cast gets washed away in a tidal wave. And it's like this. They did their best, but it wasn't enough. It was a race against time sort of thing. And all it was basically, okay, guess what? You didn't make it in time. Whew. The end. I'm like, what? What? That's almost like with Lufia. Lufia 2 was like, I was like, wait, Maxim, and what happened to the kid? That basically puts you like, okay, what the fuck did I just watch right there? What happened there? This character was supposed to, I like this character. Why did that character have to die? That will fuck your shit up royally if you ever saw something like that. Like, you had a favorite character and poof. It's like, oh, it's almost as bad as Thanos just poofing that character out of existence. But it's like, oh no, dead. The fuck? I mean, that's the thing. See, I've watched some dark shit. I've watched Amon, it was Amon, the Devilman OVA. I've watched Fist of North Star. When when you watch the movie is just as bad as the series, but probably worse than the series, because you see how he gets the scars, but oh my god, the violence is just.
Oh yeah, when he gets that pissed off look.
Oh man.
He gets that pissed off look.
Oh, don't you do that. That's basically like, did you
it's basically like, yeah, the second you piss him off.
Second you piss him off.
Like, well, you pissed him off. It's too late.
It's like, that's some shit. It's like, this, and mind you, this is like 70, borderline 80s. I said, anime has that shock treatment. I said, it will not be as good as live action because, you know, you got basically all these special effects happening and whatnot. But you watch something like anime, from every age, you will find that one anime that will fuck your shit up. Whether it's Space Runaway Edeon to, say, Dead Man Wonderland. That's some shock value. So basically, you want to know how racism can easily decide things? Okay, drop a bomb. Drop a bomb on the entire populace in every bit of the world. Just drop a bomb on the planet Earth. Guess what? Yeah, guess what? That shit don't matter. All your beliefs, that shit don't matter. Where's your God now? It's the same thing. I said all we need is an anime that basically I would like to see an anime that does the same thing as Cuties did, but do it in the style of Perfect Blue. Fuck that shit up real nice. Mentally, fuck your shit up about, this is how you want to treat your kids? You want to do this? Guess what? Imagine the same storyline done in anime, but the kid would have the following. I'm sorry to say this. The kid would have a gun. The kid would basically resort to going down this dark path. First, it starts with smoking. Then next after that, then doing quote unquote sexual favors. And then after that, now we go to drug use. And then after that, guess what happens? The last part can either be summed up by two tools, either a gun or a noose. And that's the fucked up thing right there. I said, all you need is just something.
You know that would never.
Oh, I know. But the funny thing is, I went to a funeral one time, and I heard how this kid died. He was one of our little brothers. And the thing was, this kid was so heartbroken over a girl. He was so heartbroken over a girl that basically he was such a hopeful. This is what killed me. He basically did the following. He hung himself because this one girl was basically the everything to him. I'm like,
that is very disturbing.
That is disturbing. I said, and the way I saw it, I'm like, God damn, that's real fucked up. It's like, that's some unrequited love right there. It's like she never loved you, so basically you never stopped to realize life goes on, man. You have so much going for you, and this is how you're going to end it? You're going to end it by doing the following? You're going to hang yourself? That is fucked up. Mm-hmm. That is real. I said, imagine putting that to animation. I said, put that shit to animation. Like, guess what? You will have more people just get fucked up just by reading it or watching it more than somebody telling you about it. Because the whole story can be so easily made to where you will get more fucked up than you would imagine. Because, this could never happen. I said, trust me. Like I mentioned, imagine if Perfect Blue was done with little children. They're all being dancers. They all want to be the next big sensation. And, we're looking down at 7 years, from 11 to 18. We're looking at barely legal to legal. a whole story about this one girl that wants to be empowered so badly because she's a female. She needs something to empower her, and instead of looking at something positive, she looks at something negative as positive. Say, okay, we chronicle this story for about, from the time she starts, 11, 12. It starts to work out just good because she's seeing it differently until we get to 13. Then something bad happens. 14, okay, she's struggling. 15, she's getting there. 16 is the breaking point. 17, she about had it. 18, it's done. That's how fucked up the whole thing is. That's, from my standpoint, imagine the series being done animated. If you watch it live action, it'll be nothing. You'll be like, oh, it's just, little kids shaking their tail feathers and whatnot. But if you watch it animated...
Yeah, you could have something like a Requiem for a Dream type movie.
Oh, God, yes. I said, imagine that for a moment. Yeah, your shit will get fucked up. I said, okay, so you want to continue doing what you're doing? Think about it. Think about it long and hard. Do you want to be like that? Oh, it'll never happen to me. Never say never. I said, the funny thing is, it can always happen.
They all say that.
They all say that. Because they say, oh, it'll never happen to me. It'll never happen to my child. Okay, first off, are you
just
so sure?
Check out some of these real life child actors, or who has been. Like, there are probably like...
The Lohan, the Olsen twins.
Yeah, you could just
Ollie
go
Colton.
check out and
Frankie
see
Muniz?
some of these child actors or singers or what, and watch what has happened there.
And we can tell you, okay, going far back, let's just say going far back, since I'm from the 80s. You got two big series that came out. And I'm talking about Poltergeist, and there's Poltergeist and The Land Before Time.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one child actor that after The Land Before Time, she passed away.
Yeah, that thing.
And then there's Poltergeist. She passed away right after the third movie. So yeah, Carol Ann's actress, yeah, she passed away right after the movie. Because again, you can never say, "Oh, that'll never happen to my child." You better treat your kid the right way. You better keep them on the straight and narrow. At least the first thing you need to do, teach them what's good and what's bad. That's what you need to do. Be a teacher. You are inclined to be a teacher if you're a parent. I said, trust me, if you're like any of us, we have seen all different walks of life. You go to somewhere like a GameStop, that's where you will definitely see all walks of life right then and there. You will, if you go to a game store, you don't have to do nothing. You could be reading, you can be looking through a guide, you could be picking up a game. And all you would have to do is don't do anything but just watch how some parents will basically treat their children. Don't have to say nothing, don't interfere, just watch. And you'll be surprised. Let me tell you, you'll be surprised what these parents will do. They'll let them get away with murder if they wanted to, if they don't say no. If you don't say, read what it says. If you do not teach, if you do not educate your children on what is important as far as what is right and what is wrong, that is your job as a parent. Your job is to educate them. Your job is not to let them go. But when they say watch them, that's what they mean. Watch them. Even if they do the most simplest thing. They could be riding a bike. They could be on a swing. But the only thing they ever actually said was, watch me. Notice me. That's all they're asking for. They want the attention. They want the right kind of attention because they want you to care. It's not just, okay, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Here's a kid. There you go. I said, we've seen all that shit too much. And even now, in the year of Capcom, we are seeing like the melting pot of stupidity happen with Netflix. Because with everything that is going on, yeah, that is basically it. We're watching the melting pot of what could be the most stupidest thing we've seen all year. We're seeing an anime about a 20-year-old girl with big knockers. She's in college. She's short. She's trying to make some sort of impact in life. That's the whole thing. She wants to make her life worth something. And people are ridiculing that only because she got big knockers. I said, yeah, she got big knockers. Okay, cool.
More better over that than they're over this.
She got big knockers, yeah.
Which is just flat out incredibly stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Very much.
And yet you look at Netflix. Okay, we're gonna make a show about 11-year-old girls shaking their asses. We're gonna put them in some skimpy ass attire. We're gonna make them give the look. We're just gonna make them look like sex.
We're doing real life Zoolander, basically.
Mm-hmm. So basically, I want you to show more sexy, quote unquote, from Rookie of the Year. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, this is all you gotta play, man, to finish this off, dude.
Well, and I accidentally knocked something down. Let me make sure.
That's all you gotta play, man.
That's all I gotta play? Okay, well.
Play, man.
If this is all I need to play. Well, okay, let me do it like this. If that's all I gotta do.
FBI, open up!
Indeed.
Oh my God! Please stop with the stupidity in the world, everybody, because nobody wants to watch a show about no dang 11-year-old girl twerking.
No sane person, anyway.
All you need to do is just say Perfect Blue. There you go. That's all. You just need to say Perfect Blue. I was like, okay, remember Perfect Blue. That's all I'm going to say. That's all. That's all you need to say.
Oh, I feel so old when I think about now that what I used to watch, like something like adventure series like MacGyver, and then there was like what was it, Hercules, and
oh, that's some good. That's
there was this
that's quality TV.
Show
That's quality TV, man.
And it's just like, oh boy, I miss those days when
Oh God,
there
yes.
was like adventure, fantasy, like epic stories about heroes.
They
and
have
villains
H&I, man.
and-
But yeah, I know what you mean.
Mm.
Because I miss those years of growing up.
Funny thing about when I remember when I I don't remember what was it. Was it like Adventures of Robin Hood or what was it called? It was like basically like a cheap Hercules, I would say. But I used to complain about like how that show was so stupid because how fake the sword fighting sound and the swords look like, you know, so like unrealistic because you can see that they were like mass produced props, like they don't even look like real swords or even they look like something that can be called swords.
See, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Was like $3 public domain CD quality, and I was like, oh man, this is hard to watch, and now I feel like, I guess I should have been shut up back then.
Nah, I would say like, okay, what is this? Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
It can't be things that showed up during the Batman 70s show.
Yes.
You know, all the bang out.
Bam!
It sounds like clang, clang, and even he does like some sort of heavy slash to the stomach. There's nothing. It's more like a play fight.
Oh yeah.
Right.
With added sound effects like clang, clang, slash, and
yeah, that's just like Batman.
Even the costumes look at like local cosplay groups or something like that. But it was like sort of like light-hearted. That there was nothing like. I think it could be described that you can. It's like a Saturday morning fantasy adventure.
It reminds me so much of Buck Rogers. Because even the gunfights were so fun. It's like, okay, they're having this shootout, and all of a sudden, pew, 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 they're missing, and yet some people are just getting hit. Oh, like. I said, okay, the plot can be cheesy as all get out. The fist fights can be as all cheesy as all get out, because all you can hear is like, you know, that's all you hear. But if you take it away, like, all you hear is that. You won't hear nothing but, you don't even hear, it's like the fuck. So remember,
like that in Monty Python scene, you have when he slaps, there's the guy behind him clapping the hands, like making the sound effect.
Oh yeah, for the horse.
Like no horse.
Because they thought the coconuts migrated.
So what just happened? No horse sounds like that. It's like even in video games. What am I hearing? Astro, is that you over there? Astro from the Jetsons. Astro, is that you? Right, sorry, Royce. Right, love you, Royce. Okay, Astro. Okay, Astro. Yeah, okay, good boy. Just remember, folks, we remember the good times when growing up. I feel sad for y'all who think this is the new way of growing up. I said, no, put your kids right in front of the TV. Have them watch game shows. Have them watch game shows for like a couple hours. Make them feel smart. That's all you have to do. You have no time? Make the time. Okay, we're gonna watch Buzzer. But Dad, these are all game shows. So this is what I grew up with. You're gonna get an education too. I said, you're gonna get an education. But I don't want to watch. said, look, I got Where in the World's Carmen Sandiego, boy. Don't you even start that shit with me. But Dad, we're gonna watch Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. We're not gonna watch the cartoon. We're gonna watch the game.
Fucking democracy.
You think this is a game? It is a game. What do you think?
You go full on Wayne Brady with that one. This isn't a motherfucking option. I think we're going to watch Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, or we are going to have problems. Do you understand?
And behind door number 1, we have.
Come on, son. We are going to watch some old cartoons. But Dad, we are going to watch cartoons.
Well, Dad, what is this? But Dad, what is this?
Did you say something?
So what is this?
No.
Say, Dad, what is this? Son, we're watching Thundercats. Ho! It's like, Dad! I'm like, what? That was cool. Damn right it was. So we're going to grow up with how I grew up. We're going to watch some He-Man. We're going to watch some Thundercats. So what is this? Oh, we're going to watch some Voltron. No, not that Voltron. That Voltron. We're going to see the real Voltron. We're going to see...
You mean the 3D one that give kids seizures?
Do not mention that one. Do not mention that. No, we're not going to show Pokemon. I'm sorry, we're not going to do that. We're not going to show Dino Senshi.
And you said Voltron, man. You mean the one that gives kids seizures?
No, we're not showing Porygon. I'm sorry, we're not showing Dino Senshi Porygon. I'm sorry, no, we're not doing that shit. It's like, oh hey, we're gonna watch and behold the awesomeness that is transformation.
Just watch and behold is how many kids fell on the floor and shivered when they transformed due to the screen flashing.
I said you may want to avert your eyes when the flash happens.
It's very simple. No, I'm being serious by that, Rocky. On TV, they actually release an old school Voltron, and then they release a 3D version of Voltron, which when they transform, the screen flashes real fast. So if people prone to seizures, they have them. Easy knows about it.
Yeah, because it happened in Pokemon.
I know that there are like some old materials. Like there is a game called Operation Wolf, and it's a light gun game, and it works like Duck Hunt, but you have a machine gun.
And you have accurate fires on get out.
Flash, and even if it hurts my eye, even though I don't have any kind of like epileptic things, but I could just imagine like there are like old things that has like these when they didn't understand how good special effect works. And I think there was like the old Batman cartoon that has actually. I remember there was the
Filmation one?
YouTube video that has like all the openings of the Batman cartoons, and it has a warning that the Adam West cartoon.
Yeah, that was the Filmation one.
That it has these color swap effects that can cause epileptic seizures.
Oh yeah.
And that's like, yeah, I remember there was a lot of these.
Like,
and I do know the whole...
The photographic seizures, yes.
Yeah.
The photographic warning lights. Like, oh, like, oh, yeah,
Well, fellas, it's been fun, but I passed the fudge out right now.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. I think we did good, yeah.
Guys, tomorrow and everything.
Alright, then.
And that video,
it's gonna go up, bro.
If I don't see, I know it's gonna go up, but like I said before, if I don't see 20 views on that one thing right
now, or one person very butthurt on a comment.
Oh, that's gonna happen.
Oh, you know that.
You guys said that about this. You guys are sexist pigs. Yeah, thank you very much.
Well, thank you. I'm pretty sure I'll see you in the green room pretty soon.
I'll make sure to send your regards to the kids when he or she gets sent to the casting couch.
About that casting couch.
No, thank you for volunteering your kid to the casting couch.
Oh. Casting Club Junior welcomes you.
Yes, thank you very much for inviting your kids to join the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Oh. Oh. They get to go up to the treehouse. They get to go to the treehouse loft for only the special kids.
Yeah, they get to go to the treehouse if they know how to sing.
You're the vocal is smiling.
Yeah, but here's the thing, man. They get to go to the treehouse if they know how to sing the song.
Very, very, very slowly.
You have to be able to sing the song. If you can't sing the song, you're out the treehouse.
Oh, yes. And they want you to be very eloquent about it. They want to hear every single syllable from that one song. From the MICKEYMOUSE.
Well, hey, at least they're not. Well, hey, at least those kids are not in the one place they shouldn't be at. You know where that place is?
Do tell.
At least they're not with Barney.
Oh. No. They're not with Barney, and they are definitely not with Pee Wee Herman.
Where they're not with Blue's Clues. I mean,
Oh!
Or Dora the Explorer.
Oh God. We shall not talk about that movie, by the way.
Hey, I never saw the movie, so I have no idea.
Oh, trust me. Trust me. The live action has some sick fucks out there.
It does not exist to me. That movie does not exist.
Just like
It cannot exist.
Just like Street Fighter. Just like Street Fighter. Just like Fist of the North Star. Just like that sickly Dragon Ball movie.
It's basically like 40 calls that one lady that she who shall not be named. She doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's
like, hey, look, it's this is she who not.
Hey, look, it's.
Oh, you mean Dahlia Hawthorne? Oh, yeah.
This is she who shall not be named. We don't know her name.
Granted, we know her name. We just know that there is someone far worse, known as the Black Monster.
No, the Black Monster cannot exist.
No, you forget, man. No, you forget one thing, man. The worst thing of all time is the Valai of Corrupted Gravity.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's the P Valai of Corrupted Gravity.
Valai of Corrupted Gravity.
Is it Valley or is it Valley? No, it's Valai. It's the P Valley. It's the P Valley of Corrupted Gravity.
But anyway, yep. Time to go dream, or if I can dream. I don't know.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, you know this.
Girls tonight.
You know this. You fall asleep, and all of a sudden you don't really have a dream whatsoever. Then you wake up and you go, "What the heck was I dreaming about again?"
Why is Teddy Ruxpin in my dream?
As long as it's not 11-year-old girls, I think you're good.
Oh, there would be no Teddy Ruxpin, and none of that.
Because remember what he said.
Sometimes randomly I'm on a beach, but you know.
So why am I here and come dream with me tonight? What the fuck just happened?
I'm sorry, every time I hear that, I think it's something Michael Jackson would have said.
Come dream with me tonight. Oh God, no. That's bad. That's bad.
Stuff. No way.
That's bad. No. That's bad.
Don't know nothing about that, dude.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go to bed soon.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
See y'all tomorrow then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.